Hello everyone, welcome to the day 3 of genetics. Today we are going to discuss about the Mendelian disorders, the first of its kind, autosomal dominant disorders. These autosomal dominant disorders, they are always manifested in heterozygous state. So at least one parent must be affected. Fine. Remember, both males and females are affected. That means both sexes will be affected. Both can transmit the condition. And remember, when an affected person marries an unaffected person, every child has 1 chance in 2 of having the disease. That means 50% chance of having the disease. Remember, some proportion of the patients do not have affected parents. Okay? Yes. So that is it's a feature of autosomal dominant disorder. That is, some proportion of the patients do not have affected parents. That is what I told you. One parent will be usually affected. Fine. It is not must that both the parents should be affected. Then we have 2 important terminologies here. One is called penetrance and another one is called variable expressivity. What do you mean by penetrance? That means some individuals will inherit the mutant gene, but phenotypically they look normal. They have some mutations, but phenotypically they are normal. So in autosomal dominant disorder, there is incomplete penetrance. Fine? Yes. Usually penetrance is expressed in percentage. 50% penetrance indicates that 50% of those who carry the gene express the trait, and the rest 50% are phenotypically normal. What is variable expressivity? That means all the individuals have the mutant gene. They will express the features, but up to different intensity. That is why it is called variable expressivity. For example, neurofibromatosis type 1, okay, lot of skin manifestation. Everybody have NF1 gene mutation, am I right? Neurofibromatosis gene mutation, but they will manifest in different intensities. That is, some have brownish spot, some have multiple skin tumors, some have skeletal deformity. That is called variable expressivity. Remember, both these incomplete penetrance, variable expressivity, 2 classical features of autosomal dominant disorder. Now let us see, this table is very important. Okay, this table is a Vvip table. We should remember all this, and for easiness, this table is from Robbins. See, you can remember conditions system wise. In nervous system, we have Huntington's disease. Huntington's disease, and one important point, it is actually a gain of function mutation. Then we have neurofibromatosis, myotonic dystrophy. It is not muscular dystrophy, it is myotonic dystrophy, tuberous sclerosis. In urinary we have polycystic kidney disease. Okay, usually we call it as autosomal dominant polycystic kidney disease. We have autosomal recessive polycystic kidney disease also, but generally if they ask you polycystic kidney disease, you can go for autosomal dominant disorders unless otherwise specified. Gastrointestinal cause, we have familial adenomatous polyposis coli, that is FAP. Hematopoietic, we have 2 important conditions you have to remember. One is hereditary spherocytosis and another one is von Willebrand disease. Both of them are autosomal dominant. In von Willebrand disease, we have some entities which are even autosomal recessive, but predominantly they are autosomal dominant. In skeletal, we have Ehlers-Danlos, Marfan, osteogenesis imperfecta, also called as brittle bone disease, and achondroplasia. All these conditions are autosomal dominant. And metabolic, only 2 important conditions. One is acute intermittent porphyria, another one is familial hypercholesterolemia due to LDL receptor mutation. So please go through these nervous, urinary, GI, hematopoietic, skeletal and metabolic conditions which are associated with the autosomal dominant pattern of inheritance. Remember 2 points: variable expressivity, incomplete penetrance. Only 50% of the child will be affected. It is not must that both the parents should be affected. Both males and females can be affected, and they can transmit the conditions. I hope this session will be useful for you. Thank you.